Hello, everyone.
Hello! It is I, the American Ixon.
And hi, I'm
Yes.
Rooney. We're back. Thank you for having us again.
Okay. How's it going? It is time for the next matchup. We're in the Swiss round 5. This is probably the... I don't want to say like the most important match for these teams, but it kind of is, because if they lose, they're out, and that's bad. You don't want to be out. You don't want to
Very
continue,
exciting matches.
because the winners are going to go to the playoffs next week.
Absolutely.
And I feel like the first one that we have, Belgium and Poland, is probably going to be like, it's going to be quite the doozy.
It is going to be a doozy.
Both teams are like kind of similarly in skill, I would say, just in general. And I feel like we're going to have another tiebreaker.
Well, we always hope for tiebreakers. So,
sure, yeah.
we could absolutely see it with these two teams. A lot of skilled players on each team. I think this is going to be a good match.
Yes, absolutely. And I do kind of wonder how the teams are going to choose their picks. Just like looking at it, I would assume it's going to be another accuracy speed match, because Belgium kind of used to go for speed, and Poland went for speed. Pardon me. Belgium went for ag a lot of the times. I feel like this might actually happen again here, and I feel like it makes a lot of sense just like looking at the teams. Belgium having a lot of players who are just exceptional at speed, some all-around players, and also like they can definitely play speed. And Poland just in general, just very, very good speed players. Wojtek, every time I see Wojtek play, I get surprised. It's just such a good player. So yeah, I feel like that might be the road we're going. So let me check what. Oh wow, okay, so I was so wrong. Damn.
Ben, your track record has been a little off.
What happened? I was so good at this. I used to
You're
be
still
right.
good at this. You're still good at this.
I don't know. So Poland going for tech, and Belgium going for historical. Neither speed nor egg pick. I was completely wrong. I wasn't even close. So
I mean, to be fair, historical is just a great category, right? So
I definitely agree with that. And honestly, tech is too. In general,
True.
from the perspective of interesting maps, those two together with Joker are the ones I most enjoy casting and watching in the tournament.
Absolutely.
Okay, we also have the first bands coming in. We have Bit Sequencer, Bleep, Bloop, and Edamame banned from the historical pool. No, from the tech pool. What am I saying? And Rocks from Me to You, Freedom Dive, and Dragostadinte banned from Poland. I'm sad about the song.
Me too.
And a little sad about the map, to be honest.
I know.
That does leave, open though. And I like that. That map is great.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I personally
Still
just
waiting
like
for
how
the
you're
first
saying
picks.
maps names. So
Oh yeah, I'm great at saying map names, especially the people. You know,
exactly.
I didn't say that before, but I should have, honestly. All right, there we go. Now you can also observe the bands, and you can confirm that I have, in fact, not lied to you, which I'm known to do.
I know, Ziska. I feel the same way.
Yes, we're all
Very
very
sad.
sad. It's a tragic day.
It really.
However, they can make up for it if they pick the right maps now. I kind of think that the teams probably have a general plan. Oh, okay, we're starting with Quicksand, which is I think the longest tech map that we have in the entire pool. It's a pretty wild pick. We had this in a tiebreaker as well. It's a very difficult map, 4 minutes long, and the top score on it is, I don't think it is a full combo. I think it's like is it a 2-miss by Busy? Let me check. So in general, very difficult map. It's not gonna be trivial. So Poland definitely immediately going for the throat here.
Yeah.
And maybe that's the right call. And Black Ray picked by Belgium. This is one of the historical maps that I think pseudo boomers like me played a lot when we started emerging. Like, the player who kind of started playing in 2019 instead of 2018.
Listen, I've been in some multiplayer lobbies with some older school players, and yep, I'm familiar.
Yeah, it's like we grinded these types of maps, and Black Ray is. I feel like when it comes to historical maps, probably kind of relatable to what we have today. I guess, like more relatable at least. I gotta be honest, I'm getting betrayed by Beat Leader. Like the website is not loading for me. I'm really sad. So I can't check any scores. Everything is undefined.
I feel like.
So that's really sad. But yeah, so Black Ray definitely, is emerging some memories for me. Second 300 PP player, that's impressive. That's quite impressive. I could not play those sliders. Those sliders, that might also be like the downfall for a lot of the players if you're not used to them.
Yep.
Because I feel like back in the day, slider precision wasn't really a thing. Like you just had 3-note poodles.
I forgot
that. They were real slow. You had to slow down your swing a lot when playing.
Yes.
Okay. Next up, Poland pick from the tech pool. Come to life. Map by complex frequency. Alright, this one is... Let me actually check this one because I'm not that familiar. There it is, okay. Seems slightly more doable, but in a very similar manner as Quicksand. However, it is significantly shorter. Only looking at 2 minutes, it's around half the duration of Quicksand. And yeah, it's more or less all horizontals. So, if they can't horizontal, it's gonna be an issue for them. And the last map picked is gonna be Avalanche. The good old Avalanche, mapped by Zorro. And I think we've seen this map a few times. It's just your good old school bottom row stream map. Incredibly impossible to hack for anyone who has not been like really good back then.
Yes.
If you played back then and then you got better later, you can't play this. You're done.
I don't know if anyone's tried. Any newer players out there that have tried to play maps like that, it is so challenging. It's so challenging, and the skill set of players that have played from the beginning, it's honestly it's a whole different skill set for those people that newer players I feel like just don't quite appreciate. They had to play some really crazy stuff back then. just the regular ranked maps. There's some wild stuff.
I mean, it's really funny because a lot of the original maps, like the ones we call historical now, are in the challenge playlist. If you go to the challenge Discord and you download them, you'll just have old maps in there.
Absolutely.
Like mapped by Bananentropfen and stuff like that.
They're just the regular ranked maps people play just to get better at the game. And they got very, very good at sight reading. I will say that.
That is very true because you need to be. You just have random resets because the mapper's like, this sounds like an upswing.
Listen,
you gotta do an upswing.
Some of the maps that you see, a lot of these players make it look they do make it look easy. Even if there's a miss or whatnot, they make it look easy. They make it look like, this stuff is easy to play. I, from personal experience, can tell you it's not the case. And it's pretty neat to see. So, I mean, I'm glad that the historical category was picked for sure.
Yes, it's always super nice to see, especially considering that we are at the last weekend of this map pool in particular. So next week we are gonna have the different map pools. So this is the last time we're gonna see these maps. So it's great to see the more extreme maps here. And we have some players. So Belgium is going to start their fight with Unlucky, Wolf, and Olaf. And Poland is gonna play with Setsuna, Shreddy, and Wojtek. I don't think that any of these players really are a surprise here. All of them excellent. So I'm curious to see this one. 4 minutes. 4 minutes of quicksand. Do not think in too much because you won't be able to work your way out again.
Okay. Get your predictions in, everyone, as well.
All right, we have predictions
We
now.
do.
And you know what that also means? It also means that you can sub, you know?
You can
do this. You know, give it a sub. It's gonna cover a lot of the costs for the servers and stuff for the staff. It's very appreciated.
Really helps support the tourney. So
yes. So and you have this amazing emote that I'm gonna post in chat right now. There you go. It's incredible. All right, there we go. We are starting out immediately. And so I feel like the beginning that doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. We need to see who can combo this better, and if the comboing is equal, who can act it better.
Absolutely.
Because it's such an obvious thing to say, but it's very true for this match.
It's true, and I think that I know we've seen this, and we've seen this in a number of matches, that strategy matters when you pick these maps, and if a team is confident that they can have a better combo, that can be, a really defining thing for when they're picking maps during picks and bans. And so,
and just look at this. We already are at 6 total misses, 5 misses from Team Poland, and they're still ahead.
Yeah,
how is that even possible? There are like 3 more misses, and like the map has barely started. They're doing amazingly here.
Yes.
Just like occurred to me also that Wojtek is holding kind of like ridiculous act on this.
Yeah, I know.
And almost 96 with a miss.
Yes.
Like 1.5 minutes into the map is insane. Unlucky having a little bit of trouble holding combo, dropping down to that 91%. Only not only, but like already at 8 misses now. That is a problem. It's gonna drop down the team a lot, because if you keep missing, you can't really like build up your combo. You'll just you'll just play at that like 4 times multiplier, and it's gonna be a problem for the map. And with a lead of 1.3%, we are at the halfway mark. Halfway mark for this map means 2 more minutes to go, and only 2 misses. That Belgium has more than Poland here, and that's like it's still a substantial score difference. So this is a very, very good pick for Poland.
Yes, it is.
All right, we are about to get started again with the second half of the map. It doesn't really ease up. It doesn't get easier.
No, it does not.
So I feel like I'm not really sure. I know that Unlucky is an incredible speed player. I think in linear speed, Unlucky is actually like absolutely world class, like one of the absolute best. But just like seeing him play these like 90 degrees doesn't seem the most comfortable on it.
No.
And that's certainly an issue. Wojtek, however, is like kind of good apparently at tech and speed, and is just able to carry the team.
Wojtek just acting up. I mean, a 96.1 for the miss on this is pretty impressive.
It's super impressive. And I mean, even holding 1 miss. No one else does it.
I know.
No one else does it here. We're at over 40 total misses for Team Belgium. More than half of those at Unlucky side. Unlucky just not able to hit this at all. Just swinging, basically how it would look if I played this. Just not able to do it. That is problematic. But he gave up. Just gave up. You shouldn't do that. That's not like. That's not appropriate, because you never know what your opponents do.
That is very true.
In this case, it doesn't make a difference.
In this case, it would not have. But
no,
it's true. For all the people that play tourneys, y'all know that. Someone could have had tracking loss. Someone could have had same issues. You always got to keep going.
Yeah, I'm just reading a single like a single stream can just like drop your score so much.
That is
So
so true.
you shouldn't give up. I don't know if Unlucky maybe had like the wrong offset, because I feel like Unlucky could have done better. Maybe like
Yeah, I'm a bit surprised. I'm a bit
Yeah.
surprised by that.
But maybe I'm misjudging his skill set. Yeah, no replay. So first point going
Not
to
surprising.
Poland. Yeah, well, no. Even let's be real. Even without Unlucky starting to play, and even with Unlucky doing really well, the difference in ag was insane.
Yeah, it was too great. It was too far.
Okay, the next pick by Team Belgium was, I think, Black Ray.
Black Ray. Yep.
So we're going straight into that. No replay. I'm very curious to see how the players are going to do here, because like a lot of times, tech and historical, like the skill sets, they can be similar. Now,
Yes,
Quicksand is something else.
Quicksand is something else. Yes.
It is something else. So
Yeah.
there is a good chance of like you being able to do significantly better if you're not hit by random streams of like 90 degrees and then you gotta bend your wrist kind of like this. You know, but some people can't do that. It's like I know the
I
difficulty.
don't
of
understand
that.
how they do that, but yes, some people can do that.
Yeah, it's wild, right? They just
Like, you're
turn their
dislocating
wrist
your
90
shoulder
degrees
And
and they
turn your
swim.
wrist to do this, so I don't know what's happening.
Yes. I think Black Ray is significantly more tame. So that's probably a reasonable pick for historical if your opponents are really good at tech.
Yeah.
Okay, so Belgium is not actually playing with Unlucky this time. It's going to be Hackerman, Olaf, and Wolfie. Wolfie kind of a jack of all trades, incredibly good at everything. And Poland is going to play with Wojtek, Woltix. Woltix makes sense, definitely an OG player, and Setsuna. I still remember Woltix having, I think, a Vive. I think Woltix played a long time played with a Vive.
Vibe wands?
Yes.
Oh.
And was just like not able to replay. Was incredible at ag still. Like I remember Voltix
Honestly.
being really good at ag and could never actually go above a certain BPM because of tracking. And then Voltix got a new headset and just got like so good at mid speed.
And in general,
it's-
anyone playing with Vibe wands that like can be even marginally good, I feel as though it's just impressive. So for those of you who have not seen them or played with them, it's not easy.
No, absolutely not. Like those I've never held one myself, to be honest. But I've imagined and I thought to myself, good thing that I never had to try because they look so unwieldy
Yes.
for Beat
yes.
Saber.
Absolutely, they are. All right,
Alright,
we're
there we
getting
go. The
into
players
this.
are getting ready.
Yes.
Or rather, the players are ready, but the map is getting ready. Black Ray.
I am excited.
I think this map is around, was it 3.5 minutes? Let me check. It's no 4.5. I was wrong. This is actually longer than Quicksand.
Oh, it is, yeah.
It looks like half of that is intro. So, oh, there we go. It is actually starting. And you're gonna see what I meant with these sliders with incredible lack of precision. So high precision sliders are usually ones where the nodes of like each block of the slider is kind of closer to the one before.
Yes.
You know, so like a super high precision slider could kind of look like a tower if you don't really pay attention. But like the sliders in old maps are usually super imprecise, so they're spread out by a lot. And you can also like if someone has hit sounds on, it's like you can hear like the,
Yes.
you know, it sounds really funny. Oh, did you see it?
Yep.
Oh, the speed up.
I encourage everyone in chat to try playing this map.
Yes.
We'll see.
Okay, the last speed up, I always failed right at this part. Now, no one here is gonna have any troubles with it because these players are actually good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I tell you, that part, it's spelled trouble.
Yes.
Interact on Poland, actually incredible.
I know.
Belgium is very consistent. Everyone's only 96 too, but we have 2 players on
At
Poland's
97.
side.
I mean, almost, and high.
And Setsuna's
or high
almost
96.
also there, yeah.
It's crazy.
And you can just see, you know what I said, Voltix is incredibly good
Yes.
at this stuff. And these sliders don't swing too fast. You can't swing too fast. If you swing too fast, you're gonna miss the last note. It's so easy to do, especially if you're a speed player.
Yep.
Speed players tend to have faster swings, and as it looks, Poland is just absolutely nailing this.
Yes.
All players have dropped in accuracy a little bit. Wojtek still holding the highest accuracy in the lobby. Wolfie actually, impressively, hasn't dropped a single percent here. Holding that 96.2 from the beginning until now. Olaf close to that. Fortunately, Computer Hackerman dropped a little bit. But we're at the halfway mark now, and it looks really good for Poland.
Yes, it does.
Not map to the drums in the background.
Wojtek is holding about a high 96. It's really impressive.
It is really, really good. Alright, is anyone gonna miss on these horribly timed?
Oh, it makes me so
Oh,
nervous.
4 misses! No, it's 3 on Setsuna!
Oh my goodness.
And they're like, this is like...
And this is it. Like, I mean, that's...
It's so deceiving. No, it's not, because Poland is still ahead. This is still ahead because I think all 3 misses were just like back to back, so it didn't drop the score too much. But like, it's so deceivingly difficult hitting that because like, there's just nodes everywhere.
I know. I can't even... It's just like vision blocks my whole screen. I understand.
And there's a miss from Computer Hackerman, giving Poland a little bit more leeway, but they're ahead by 4. And this is Belgium.
This is very impressive. The act that they are holding with 3 misses. I mean, granted, they were back to back, but
Yeah, it's still really good.
it's still really good.
And there's not that much map left here. I don't know if Belgium can bring it back. There's another miss. Wolfie actually missing. That's a problem. And the score difference actually had like what are we looking at? Is it like 25,000 points?
You're the math guy. Remember?
I'm not. I'm really not. I think it's 25,000 around there. And that's like 6 misses or something. So that's oh my god. Okay, so I need my chat is still bugged. So every time someone uses a smiley, I have like these giant heart. I was so confused about the heart like face. What was I saying? Right, that's a lot of misses. That's a lot of misses that were actually not there. So I don't expect a replay here because like I don't see how they can bring it back.
Because even if they had comboed, Poland was still ahead, unfortunately for Belgium. So they would have to be confident that they could get better AC and hold combo throughout. So I think the smart move probably wouldn't be to replay, but you never know.
Yeah, it's like this one's difficult because I honestly don't see Belgium getting a 96.13 on this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what they need to do, and that's difficult. I don't want to say impossible because I feel like around getting around that 96 should be possible. I know that the players can get above that 96. I said like in the beginning they were all holding kind of that 96.2 mark.
Yep.
But that is quite the act up that they need.
Yes.
So let's see what the teams decide here.
And they have to hold. I mean, they have to hold combo through. So.
Yes. And they need to hope for 3 misses again.
Yeah, also that.
Because Poland was acting real good.
Mm-hmm. And no replay is called, so not surprising.
Right. that means match point for Team Poland. Doing really, really well here.
Really,
I
really well.
honestly did not expect to see a 2-0. I thought we're gonna have like respective picks being won every single time.
Yep.
And next is Come to Life.
Yes. Another tech map. And Poland's pick. So with the replay, this is looking real good for them right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to see what kind of players are gonna be set here, because last time Unlucky kind of didn't perform super convincingly. I wonder if he's gonna play or not.
We will find out soon.
We will, yes. Okay, the players are asking for a small break, so we might have a small break while they are deciding on who's going to play.
Yeah, which is
And-
also understandable.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we are also, I feel like, I mean, sure, people will kind of assume that we are delayed. We are not. We're actually perfectly in time. Everything is as planned. But
Always.
we're like, honestly, it so far it looks good. So if they want to take a small breather, you know, they definitely should here.
I mean, after those two maps, I certainly would, if I could
Yes.
pass them. So.
I mean, I agree, you know, and having a 2-minute break, just even if you want to just relax mentally a little bit, I feel like it's
Totally.
fair, because you keep like these map pools are so difficult for your brain. You go
Yes.
from tech to historical to tech.
Historical.
Yeah, it's like, where's the egg, right? Where's
that's what
my
I'm saying.
boring map? Let
That's
me
what
play some
I'm
boring
saying.
stuff.
Where
Then we
is
can
the
just like do
egg?
like the up-down swings all the time.
Yep.
So I feel like that is definitely a very fair choice.
But while we're waiting, everyone, you can get your predictions in. Who will win? Come to Life.
Yeah, get your predictions in and
Get your channel points.
get your donations in as well. We do have a prize pool that you can donate to. I don't know if Stream Elements is gonna be so nice to post that. I don't think Stream Elements is listening to me. However, it'd be nice if we had a. Wait, I can probably just like do it myself. So I'm gonna just copy paste this beautiful message. There we go. And you can go there. You can donate a little bit of stuff. It's gonna go for the players, or possibly, and depending on how charitable you are, you can also subscribe. Everything that is made through the Twitch channel, so like bits and not donations, subscriptions, are gonna go against the costs for running the tournament, for the servers, etc. So that is going to be much appreciated as well. And again, we have the best emote ever. Look at this. Like nowhere else can you find this.
This LOL.
It's so beautiful.
Look at that.
Look at the L's.
It's
Look
incredible.
look at the exclamation point.
And I know you've all seen, like, I'm incredibly impressed by the production quality of this tournament. The organizers, all the staff, they work incredibly hard. So we appreciate certainly your donations to the players, who obviously make this tournament happen, but also all the people on the back end that are working pretty hard to host this, and everything helps. So thank you guys who have subbed, and thanks everyone who donated so far. And if you have a couple spare euros, be great.
Absolutely, yes. I think it's honestly just I'm just thinking about it. I think it's probably like the best production quality we've seen so far. Right?
Yeah, it's incredible.
I mean, it's absolutely excellent. I feel like the tech issues that we had were actually so minimal that they barely don't matter.
Yep.
With great, we're in great time. You know, the times between the matches are real short compared to a lot of other tourneys, especially, and I need to say this, team tourneys, because team tourneys take time.
They
have
do.
to
The
coordinate
coordination is
so many
insane.
people, teams. It's like so much. It's so much stuff that
It's
you
like
don't.
herding cats. Like, let's be real. It's incredibly difficult to do.
So definitely worth it if you want this beautiful emote and support us in our cause a little bit. But for now, we are gonna get started with the match point for Team Poland, and this map is just like starting immediately. It doesn't care if you want like
Does not
to
care.
chill. It
So
really
let's
doesn't care.
see. You gotta be on point with your horizontals.
Yes. But as you can see, Wolfie immediately 2 misses. You have a miss on Wojtek, miss on Freddy, miss on Sets. So many misses everywhere.
Yeah.
And surprisingly,
Part of that
again,
is such a mental game, right? Because you know you miss, it can feel defeating. It can feel difficult, right? You gotta get back in the game and just keep on going, try to combo as much as you can. Because as we see, we have misses on both sides here, and you just don't know how your opponents are doing. And so it really matters, but it can be really tough. I mean, I'm not a tournament player. It could just be tough.
at these Logan patterns.
I know,
Like,
I can't.
This looks,
I can't, no.
this looks so similar
It's like just
to
traumatizing.
escape from Logan.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Trying to
real
play
difficult.
that. Getting
And we are
flagged.
seeing so many misses. So many, 19 misses at this point because Computer Hackerman just dropping combo at this like very, very strong angle changes. And like it's really difficult
It is.
to
You
actually
have to,
nail
like,
those.
dislocate your arm out of me to hit this.
Still more misses coming up, but so far Poland just running away with it.
Yeah.
3% lead now. Wolfie the only one holding above a 90% for Team Belgium right now. Olaf working his way back up, but it's so close.
Yeah.
So difficult to hold this. Wojtek with that 95.
I know. That's I'm sorry, but I mean Wojtek's an excellent player, but what man.
My god. Okay, so Poland just absolutely crushing this map. And now Belgium is in the biggest pickle that you can actually imagine because they have to replay.
They do.
But can they improve by like 3%?
I mean, it's a tall hill to climb, but as we always say, nothing is impossible.
It's not impossible, but is
Like
really
I said,
difficult.
it's a tall hill. It's
Yeah.
a tall hill.
Okay, there we go. We have a replay. Now the question, are they going to swap players though?
That's well. What do you think?
I mean, I can't tell you. Bring back Unlucky.
Predictions. Bring back, yeah.
Let's see if we're gonna have switches. Okay, so same players for Team Poland. Makes sense, I think. They did really well. And it looks like Hacker is gonna get replaced by Rel.
Yeah.
Which I feel like makes sense because I think Rel is pretty good at tech, right? So this might actually be a good call
Good
here.
call.
Let's see if it's gonna be worth it. All right. 92.54 is going to be the accuracy to aim for. Both teams are going to look to improve their scores. And that means that Belgium is probably like... They should really aim for that 93% if they want to win.
Yes.
There's a good chance that Poland will improve, especially on tech maps and historical as well. And Joker. It's like kind of... All the maps that are a little unpredictable, you tend to get better at them the more often you play them back to back, up to a point definitely, unless you are just so good at sight reading that you get worse at it. Some people are like that.
I know at least one person like that. Still, it's mind-boggling, but yes.
Yeah, but like, there's a good chance that Poland will improve, and Belgium definitely. I think they have the chance, but that is an uphill battle. They need to really put in the combo. They need to like hit all the notes. Don't miss a single one, and they will
hit all the notes.
Okay, players are slowly getting ready, and we're about to start now. The actual match point, because if Poland wins this, it's over for Belgium.
Yes.
They will have the clean sweep, or rather, they're gonna get clean sweep. Not gonna have. They're not gonna have it. Okay, just like waiting until all the streams are ready. And then we'll see if we are actually gonna go to Avalanche. I would really like to see Avalanche.
I would love to see it as well.
I think like that map is always kind of unexpected, because even people good at ACK can just like have horrible ACK at it, and then you have just one player who's always holding that 96 on everything.
Yep.
And they're just holding a 96 on that map as well.
Yep. We're just waiting just for some players to get ready.
Yes, it's just like one small change to the screen necessary, and then we'll be right there. And again, like while we're at it, you can, I'm just gonna be complete sellout here. You can just donate. You can donate. Did you know that you could donate? There's a link. Wow. Oh my God. The person who posted it is so good on time with that. Right when I mentioned it.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You can click the link to get those donations in. And, I'm just going to post this a lot because I need to, like, this is probably on me, but like the link always disappears as soon as one person posts a smiley. For me.
Yeah, it is.
Because I can just not see it anymore, so I'll just like
normal on my end.
That's good, because it's actually like incredible. Like earlier, it was just like Polish flags.
You're being targeted. I don't know why.
Is wild. Oh my God. Well, I'm not gonna look at chat anymore. Now I'm looking to the left to see
wow. You guys
what
are so
information we have.
cruel. Why do you have to troll him like this?
Do I tell them that those smileys actually work normally? I mean, I did. But the Twitch smileys, they're normal. All right.
Okay. Thanks, Wookie.
Okay, the streams are ready.
And here we go.
Yes. Immediately going, just like the map.
Oh.
Okay, so Rel starting with misses right off the bat. That is a big issue. The accuracy from Wolfie and Olaf is problematic. There are also a lot of misses on Poland's side, but again, they have this 92.5 basically that they have in their pocket already.
Yes.
They want to save.
Yes.
Okay, no issues with the duck wall, no issue with the wrist rolls. This time, I remember last time Olaf missing and then shaking his head. And we are back to the gigantic angle change, tower stack, whatever. Those are so hard to aim.
They are
so hard to hit.
Like, look at that. Just look at that, everybody.
Drops.
I mean, it is incredibly difficult.
It is very difficult.
Not
and
miss, let alone act.
And I gotta be honest, the swap for Rel instead of Hackerman unfortunately didn't work out.
Yeah.
Rel holding that 84% is problematic because actually Olaf and Wolfie are doing really well right now.
They are. Yep.
Poland is not doing better. If like Like, this is the problem, right? With a 90% and 92.5%, they would need someone to hold a 95%
Yes.
to win this. Which, frankly, like, I don't see anyone on Team Belgium doing that. 95 is hard.
Olaf really, I mean, Olaf's act and holding a 4 miss right now is pretty impressive.
Yes, it is. It is very impressive. Unfortunately, not good enough.
Not
though, which
enough.
means that Poland is actually taking this one
Yes.
and approaching the playoffs at ludicrous speed. Meanwhile, Belgium is going to get eliminated. So big GGs.
Yep. GG's.
Definitely well played. And yeah, we're gonna see Poland next week again.